It's almost every week that I hear about concerns from small and medium sized businesses about cloud security and cloud safety. Before I delve into few of the myths which I have heard over the years from different stakeholders, let me clarify one thing. When you're discussing the security of the cloud, always remember one thing. Security of the cloud is responsibility of the cloud provider, whereas security in the cloud is your responsibility. Now let's have a quick look at four of the top myths which I have faced from different stakeholders in different business categories over the years, and let's try to debunk them. The global workforce is rapidly digitizing, and especially after the COVID pandemic that accelerated this shift for remote work and consumers who demand an optimized supply chain. Companies of various sizes are adopting cloud, but at the same time, their cloud concerns around security are rising. And if you are one of the 40% of small to medium sized businesses which don't have any dedicated in house staff and who rely on the cloud service provider for their IT needs, then you might have stumbled upon either all of or some of these myths. One, first and foremost, myth is that the cloud is not secure. Look, this is not baseless. There have been many incidents over the years, even with the Fortune 500 companies, about the cloud breaches. The thing is that cloud inherently is secure, but also remember that cloud providers like AWS not only provide customers 24 by 7 access to the information, they also give them the scalable tools that need to help protect it. If you are a small or medium sized business that sends file over email, backup data to USB drive, or has paper files, AWS has services which can eliminate that. Plus, if you are using AWS services, you need to learn about those services and you need to know how to secure your data by using those services. You need to learn about the security features, including comprehensive monitoring systems and data protection. Second myth is that my data is less secure in the cloud. Protecting your data is an ongoing responsibility. As I mentioned, security of the cloud is responsibility of cloud provider, whereas security in the cloud is your responsibility. This is called as shared responsibility model. This relieves the operational burden of secure infrastructure from small and medium sized business or SMB, as they don't have to worry about protecting the infrastructure that runs their cloud services. They benefit from a cloud and network architecture built to meet the requirements of the most security sensitive organization, including government, financial services, and healthcare, and they receive the same services. This helps them cut cost and reduce the operational overhead. But at the same time, they have the flexibility to work with AWS to uncover the security solution that makes sense to them. But they need to learn those guidelines and they need to act upon the advice from AWS in terms of security. There is no need to have open public S3 buckets if they don't need to. Just for an example. Another myth is that data can't be controlled once it's in the cloud. Your cloud provider like AWS won't dictate every aspect of how you store and protect your data. Along with full access to your info, you can also make several decisions regarding how you want it to be secured. Depending on the features and services you use, you can choose how you want to encrypt it and how you classify it. AWS provides tools that allow customers to encrypt their data in transit and at rest. Data flowing across the AWS global network is encrypted by default. You then have the option to add multiple levels of encryption. You can use keys, you can use IAM, and there are a lot of things. So the crux of the matter is that you need to learn which security services from cloud provider makes sense to you. Then there is this myth which is not really relevant, that cloud is new. The cloud is in operation for the last 7 8 years now in production, and many more and more companies are using it. For example, AWS has unmatched experience, maturity, reliability, security, and performance that you can depend upon for your most important application. So if someone tells you that cloud is new, you can really dismiss that silly thought. Well, cyber events will always exist, but cloud security provides the agility and tool necessary to help detect, manage, and prevent these threats better than legacy IT equipment can. So, you instead of asking that is the cloud secure, you should be asking, am I using the cloud securely? I hope this was helpful. If you have any feedback, please put it in the comment section. Thank you.